Put him right in front of this fucking truck and fucking son.
Yes, sir.
My name is Jonathan Bartlett. I was 19 when I got hit in Iraq. We were just outside of Fallujah, got blown up, long story, it hurt a bunch, and now I have shiny legs. That's my truck. I got chucked out of the door. I was like outside the truck. I was found over here, like in this area. And these were about, these holes right here were big enough at the bottom to stick an M4 in, which is like this long. See, this is where my head went through the steering wheel. See how it's broken?
Why did you join the Army?
Because I believed in it. I wanted to. I wanted to go and, you know, protect the nation and defend it and punish those who would seek to destroy it. I really, really wanted to. I believe in that. If I wouldn't do that now, not anymore. Like if they gave me legs tomorrow, I would go and pursue my other goals, but I really, really, really felt like it was a good idea. I had invested so much into being a soldier, into defending my country, that it was like the glass that I was on shattered on the floor. Everything went away. There was nothing, because I couldn't be in the military anymore. Well, I could, but I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I couldn't do what I was good at. It tore me up. Like every time I looked into that mirror of what I used to be, or what I was, I saw somebody trying to stand up, and there was all this blood and pain, and he couldn't stand up. He couldn't do anything. He just lied there and screamed. It was bad. You wake up in the hospital and you don't have your legs anymore, you're gonna cry. You try to move around and you can't, you cry. You can't sleep for a week when you're getting off the sleep meds, you cry. You sit there and you have pain to such an extreme that you can't control your body, you cry. You feel loss, you cry. It happens.
All right, first off, I'd like to say that a person can be loyal to his country without being loyal to the people who run his country. I have faith in my chain of command and my leaders, but basically I think we're in a stupid, pointless war because a lot of politicians either A, can't admit that they were wrong, or B, are making a lot of money off of this war. This war is stupid and pointless. This is not our country, not our fight. We're in the middle of a civil war that's been going on for a couple of thousand years now. This war is costing my country billions of dollars every month. This war is contributing to the collapse of our economy and the devaluation of the American dollar. And it's just stupid and pointless and ruining our country.
The insurgents are waiting a quarter of a mile away, waiting just to push a button. أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر والعز لله الله أكبر. There was only 4 of us in the Humvee: the driver, the tactical commander, the scout, my best friend, and the gunner. If I would have told my best friend to sit behind me, maybe he would still be alive. That blast blew the door off the second Humvee, the back door behind the driver, and the scout who was scanning, he was severed. Half of his body went with the door and fell out of the Humvee. His legs were still in the Humvee. And all I heard was screaming, and everything went black. The shrapnel just exploded. It went everywhere. And the shrapnel that went into my cheekbone went up into my brain. They say I was in a coma for 12 days. I'm like a 6-year-old in a man's body. I'm like, if you see me on the street, I would look normal, but I'm not. I have a closed head injury, a closed traumatic brain injury. And when I can't remember my own kid's name, it's like you're walking and you're thinking, okay, who do I can't ask a nurse what my kid's name. I can't ask a therapist. Who do I ask? If I call my brother, he's at work, and I feel stupid. I go to memory groups at the VA hospital, occupational therapy, neurological. I see a psychologist twice a week, and it's just that I try to build up back to where I used to be. Sure, they give you medals, and they tell you, you know, you're alive, but you feel empty. You feel like you lost.
Huckabee talks about honor. Honor? Are you kidding me? You saying that it's an honor to die in Iraq and to fight a war that we started and we're in the wrong? If you want to know the soldiers' opinion, you should ask them. But I'm tired of these politicians speaking on our behalf and using our name to lobby and to try to win this election. And this war is not about honor. This war is about profiteering. This war is about money. And you know what's the worst part? Is these politicians sending us to war who have their stocks and their money invested in these wars. And that's what's profiteering. We're nothing but pawns being used for their political agendas. When are we going to realize that people fighting in Iraq against us, they're not